change of pace. Good morning, guys. Hope you guys are having well, it's probably not morning by the time you guys are watching this, but hope you guys had a great Easter. And today you guys can see, well, first off, we are just completely chilling out today, man. Obviously, you guys can see we've been on the grind pretty severely, and having a nice relaxed day of content is honestly good for me, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it too. So listen, guys, we're just gonna go over the plan for the build, man. I'm gonna tell you guys what my plan is and hopefully what I get out of this whole journey. You know, it's obviously been one hell of a build so far, and hopefully you guys are looking forward to the end, because to be quite honest, this is gonna be the best build by far I've ever done. Obviously, I mean, to this caliber already, we've exceeded everything I've ever done before in the past. So it's really cool to now see it kind of progress and start to turn into a car again. It's actually pretty, it's crazy, you know? So first of all, if you guys are new, if you guys somehow came across this video and you clicked on it, if you haven't been subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. I really would appreciate it. Got a lot of cool shit coming, trust me. I've also been meaning to do like a question and answer video, because I've been getting a lot of questions from you guys and I want to kind of address them as a whole. So actually in this video, if you guys could just drop your questions below if you have one, I'll be happy to answer them. And maybe you guys can just wait to the end of the video. Maybe I'll answer it already for you in this video. But I guess let's just kind of get into it, right? So first off, man, we're getting really close to getting all the metal fabrication complete. And to be quite honest, once that part is done, the assembly and, you know, the process moving forward is really gonna come together quite quickly. I do need to actually start arranging and get organized all of the parts I needed to get sandblasted, powder coated, all of that, because there's a lot. Not just subframes, but we have suspension components, brackets, this, that, the other, there's a lot. So obviously, as well as all the hardware needs to get sent out, and I wanna make sure that I don't forget anything. That's the goal with that. Now, we're very close today. I'm actually gonna be continuing work on the passenger side quarter panel. If you guys missed the driver's side quarter panel being installed, I really would advise you guys check it out. We've got into some really high-end installation stuff, and to be quite fair, the weld technique that I went through was, it's incredible. You know, it really upped the level of quality, I think, on the car, as opposed to, and there's nothing wrong with going ahead and MIGging and plug welding everything. Just for me personally, I think it's just a really cool addition to add, and it's almost an OEM touch. You know, when you look at the weld, first of all, there's no cleanup, no sanding, no linishing required. But when you look at it, it looks completely OEM, you know? It has that kind of spot weld traditional look to it. So I'm really happy with that. So I'm gonna continue getting the other quarter panel installed. You guys will see a video of just kind of doing everything from final repairs to painting to installation of the quarter all in one video, just since we've already kind of gone through everything specifically on its own. But then comes the roof. The roof, I know some of you guys thought that the roof went on first. No, the roof actually goes on top of the quarter panels, because the quarter panels actually tuck in underneath it. So initially I was thinking about doing a carbon fiber roof, and you know, as cool as that would be, to be quite fair, I don't really have the patience for that, let alone I would love to have experimented with smaller parts as opposed to just diving into a roof. I do believe I could do it. I've seen some videos and all of that, but it just maybe not this time, you know? It's okay, it's not that big of a deal, right? So we're just gonna go ahead and probably repair my roof. Obviously things can change, but at the moment, that's kind of where I'm at. I gotta say, it's been kind of nice to be able to actually buckle down and get some work done on the car, because obviously over the last 3 years, there's been 0 point in time where I've been able to just constantly grind at it. There have been multiple periods of time where I've gone 3 to 6 months just not even touching the car. So to be quite fair, I think we're making some pretty good progress, especially now. I'm really pleased with how things are going. You know, it is kind of tough to sometimes find the motivation and keep plugging away, but I'll be honest, you know, you just kind of, people always ask how I find the motivation to do all this, and guys, motivation accomplishes a very small amount of work most of the time. You need discipline. You gotta be disciplined, and because it's so easy just to chill on the couch, pop on Netflix, hop on YouTube, and literally relax and do. That's so easy, right? That's the easiest thing in the world to do. But to get out there, and when you know, there's days where I do not want to come here right in the morning, but you gotta come and you gotta do it. Because if I don't do the work, nobody's gonna do it, right? Until I find myself a solid team of workers, I gotta be out here every day. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things, and it does pay off, because at the end of the day, you're like, damn, you know, like I really was genuinely gonna pop on a movie and relax on the couch, and you say, I'll do this tomorrow. But you know, you just kind of you just gotta lock in, man. And before you know it, you start a little bit, and a few hours go by, and you're like, damn, I just did all this work, you know, and you feel good about yourself. So whether it's an hour a day or 10 hours a day, you know, it's fun to make progress, and it does pay off in the end. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue on, let's move on, right? So once the build is, I guess, ready for paint, and that's gonna be a massive moment. I don't know if I'm still gonna be in the shop. I really would like to get it as a rolling chassis, like get it all subframe, suspension components, get it to a point where it can roll on its own off the cart, because guys, I'm gonna be moving in end of July this year. Some of you guys think Florida, this and that, California, but honestly guys, look, I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you. I honestly think I'm going back to Texas. And I know a lot of you guys are saying, oh, well, you know, I thought you hated Texas and that's why you moved. To be quite honest, guys, it was just the situation in Texas and the whole like business thing. It just went sour and south, man. Like I just wasn't happy there, and that whole situation, I just kind of felt trapped and locked in, and so much pressure and stress. And it just kind of took a negative toll on me. I mean, you guys saw how I was in Texas. It just didn't go well. You know, I gave it a shot, right? I mean, I tried, you know what I'm saying? And I guess you don't know until you try these things. And unfortunately, yes, it was 3.5 years of my time. But look, it is what it is, guys. We just got to start a new chapter and start fresh. And I'm not giving up on the whole dream and the whole journey on making Malli Motorworks a really big thing. I just do think I need to get a really good group of guys behind me that kind of have the same vision and a drive to build really nice stuff. So, but that's not what this video is about, guys. Regardless though, I do want to get the car onto in a rolling way, rolling state, kind of sooner than later, so that my goal right now, this is the next step. For the next kind of upcoming weeks, guys, we're gonna be going ahead and get this thing back on the rotisserie. The moment that other quarter panel is kind of welded in place, the car is going back on the rotisserie, and we're gonna focus on the underside, get that all finished up, cleaned up, primed, ready, taken care of, and get it undercoated, and hopefully I have the means and the access to get everything that I need powder coated. And it's still, I mean, there's so much work that needs to be done, guys, but you just take it one step at a time. You know what I mean? You guys ever watch Speed Racer as a kid? It's honestly a pretty crap show, but when you were a kid, right, it was kind of cool. But I really, like I said, I just want to focus on get this car done, because I really do think, you know, it has the possibility of opening some doors, and I don't want to sound like, I don't know, but I'm just, obviously, you know, I think people are just kind of waiting to see it complete, even though I've made so much progress on it. It's like, no one really cares until it's done, you know what I mean? And I think that's kind of how it is in the car community, like, oh yeah, he's building this, oh cool, you know, but it's like, damn, it's complete, it's done, like, damn, check this out, like, oh, whoa, you know, like that. Maybe I'm wrong. So I'm looking forward to getting out of the cold area. That's kind of the main reason why, is just get out of the cold, man. I'm not built for the cold weather. We're still locked in winter, and it's freezing. It's 30 degrees outside. It's April, so love that. So as far as like the engine and drivetrain, I know a lot of you guys have been asking questions about that. We are going to be staking RB26. I have well, I shouldn't say all, most of the machine work all complete, at least all for the block. I do have to send the head out to get CNC, like, well, not CNC. I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford the whole CNC thing. But although, shout out to PRP, I actually just saw they posted on Instagram the other day that they're doing a deal for CNC porting for 2,500 Australian, which I think comes out to be like 2,000 USD. And for CNC, I mean, that's pretty cheap. They're just doing free shipping out of Texas. So I'm actually gonna reach out to them and maybe see what the deal is there, because yeah, that seems like a great deal, to be quite honest. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If I should send my head out to PRP, that'll be kind of cool. I think that'd be kind of cool. Maybe I'll message them after this video, see what they say. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting the old engine together. However, I'm just kind of not at that state, you know. I've just got to focus my time and efforts in other parts of the car at the moment. But obviously, once we kind of get things done with the chassis, the engine stuff will relatively move fairly quickly. So I'm not too stressed about that. Just be patient with me, guys. I'm trying to juggle a million things at once, especially with customer work here at the shop and my stuff as well. So, you know what I mean? I appreciate you guys sticking around, though. It's been cool to have you guys on the journey and follow along, man, because it's kind of weird sometimes. Like I'm here just stoking, you know, like getting excited about all these moments, and I'm like, you know, who do I share this with? And I remember you guys are here watching, so it's kind of cool, right? It's kind of cool in that sense. But I guess let's just jump to, since we just talked about it, GTR Festival. So if you guys are not aware, GTR Festival is coming up. I believe it's November 13th through the 15th. I could be a little bit off on those dates, but it is in November in Texas. That's sweet. You know, the fact that I'm thinking about moving to Texas is cool. The fact that it's going to be in that area, and I really would love to showcase this car there. You know, it might offer some opportunity and be cool to show you guys as well, because I know a lot of you guys kind of live in that Texas area as well. So for those that are interested and have their own GTRs, it'd be cool to kind of meet up, hang out, chat about the cars and stuff like that. So I'm really looking forward to having that opportunity, and getting out there with the car would be really cool. No matter what state it's in, it'd be just great to have it out there. So really looking forward to that. And yeah, man, that's gonna be a good time. So hopefully see you guys there as well. As far as what my plans are when it's done, man, like I know some people have asked and thought that, you know, he's just gonna sell it the moment that it's complete. You know, he's building to sell it, this and that. I've heard some random stuff, man, and it's kind of weird, to be quite fair. But then again, I've heard a lot of people saying that, you know, it's a forever car and this and that. And to be quite honest, guys, I have all the plans in the world and all the intentions to enjoy the hell out of it when it's done. It's not going to be some, you know, showroom queen where it just doesn't see the outside. I really want to put some mileage on it. Now, again, anything is possible. If someone throws me an absurd offer for the car, look, I'd be stupid not to take it. But again, it would have to be like life-changing money, like a lot of money. And even at that point, it would probably be tough. But look, listen, you can't be stupid, right? Like, it's just a car at the end of the day. I can't always build another one. And, you know, especially considering I have a business, it'd be really nice to maybe invest it back. I don't know. This is all just popping into my head on the spot, guys. But you got to understand, like, anything can happen. But at the moment, you know, I'm building it to enjoy it. I want to actually road trip it across America, travel to many states, sightsee, you know, and I just want to see the world, bro. Like, it would be awesome to take it and transport it to Japan or to Europe. But hey, look, gotta dream big, right? So that's kind of my goal with it, is just see the world, you know, just in a car that I built. You know, obviously it'd be great to go see the world in like a GT3 or something like that as well. Don't get me wrong, but like, hey, look, we got this GTR coming up, and I think it'd be really cool to just enjoy it as much as we can. So that's the plan, guys. Don't think I'm just gonna build this and flip it right away, because that's not the intention. Even though with the market these days and how crazy things are, especially with Built by Legends, you guys heard me talk about them charging $450,000 to restore one of these things, and they're not even to this extent, right? Which I don't blame them, because it just takes a lot of time. But bro, $500,000, it's a good amount of, that's a good chunk of change for the service. So, you know, again, that just shows that people are willing to pay these amounts of money for a 30-year-old Nissan, which is actually somewhat crazy to think about. But look, there's people out there, man, right? So I'm gonna keep posting these videos, guys, and hopefully we can find a way to get this car done quicker, because with the support and help from you guys and liking these videos, watching these videos, it will help me to continue to progress on this car. So you know, that's obviously the goal. That's all we want to do. I love making content, to be fair. Like, I think I'm gonna probably close it out here. Like I said, if you guys have any questions or comments to add, drop them down below. We'll do like a Q&A video probably next week. But I just wanted to have a chill out session with you guys, man. I've just been hustling so hard, and today I just had a nice relaxing morning. We'll get back into the car here shortly. Got a couple videos planned to film. So yeah, back on the hustle. Don't think that we're slacking at any point in time, but today it was nice to have a little bit of a chill morning. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, sorry for it being a little different, but you know, not bad. We got plenty of build content for you guys that want to watch it available to you guys. So without further ado, I appreciate you guys sticking around to the end. Like I said, drop your comments and questions down below. I'll make sure to get to them. And you know, thumbs up. Like, any questions or comments you guys see that you want to see answered, give them a thumbs up so I can see them at the top, and I'll make sure to get them answered for you. But yeah, man, without further ado, let's get back to work, man. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content so far. Like I said, I'm gonna try and be a little bit more consistent and keep things pumping and flowing. And yeah, man, it's a good time. I'll catch you guys. Have a good week. Later.